So I'm at the Indiana State Dunes Park roll call here, and I'm waiting to go in. I didn't get drawn for this hunt, but they said you could bring a buddy on this particular day because it's going to be really, really harsh conditions. It's kind of flurrying right now. They say it's going to be about 26 degrees, but it's going to feel like it's 18. And, my buddy got drawn for this. So I got up to the window. I'm going to be put on standby. They're going to see how many people can't come through. They said not a lot so far. So that's good news. The lady said I can go about 7 o'clock. So I'm going to get in here. Stan's already here. He's scouting some spots, and he's found a couple. Since there's not a lot of people here like last hunt, if you go look at that video, that's good news. That means hopefully we're not constantly running into hunters, and it's really wild here for these draw hunts. So the premise of this is herd management and the overpopulation of deer. This area has a really high population of deer, and they want you to shoot does. They don't mind you shoot a buck, but they really want you to shoot a bunch of does to control the population. If you shoot a buck, you shoot a buck. This isn't a place where you're coming out here to find your Pope and Young and your Boone and Crockett. This is a place to come out here and fill the freezer. I can get up to 3 deer with the tag that they had given me. So I can shoot 3 deer. And the cool thing about this is it doesn't reflect onto my bundle license here in the state of Indiana. So if I shoot 3 deer, it doesn't take away from my bundle. So after this hunt, I can still go and try and tag out. So it's a pretty cool experience. We went here for early gun season a couple of weeks ago. That video's on the channel, and that was a tough one, and it was way, way hotter than it is now. I think it was like 63, 64 degrees, and it was pretty hot, especially going up the dunes and whatnot. But today's hunt is not going to be like that. It's going to be cold. Stan's already in there scouting spots, and he says it's really windy back in there. So I'm going to take my grunt call and my rattle call just for S's and G's. In case I do see a buck, I'm going to shoot that, which is cool because I've already shot my buck for the year, and I'm allowed to shoot one here. So that's a cool gimme right there. So hopefully we see something today. I'm waiting for Ryan right now. He's going to come too. So there's going to be a lot of walking probably involved for a little bit of time until we find a really good spot to set up in. And plus, we got to stay warm. Again, it's going to be pretty frigid. I'm on Lake Michigan. So, and it's a north wind. And north winds are pretty bad up here. So it's going to be cool. Another adventure. So stay tuned for this one. Let me look what time it is. So I got about 5 minutes. And then, I'll go in there and we'll see what we can drag out, hopefully. Alright. So we're up on this ridge. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh man. But this one's pretty wild. There's a dude in those trees over there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Stan is there. And there's some deer that moved on this ridge here. And if I can zoom out here, back there, that blue, that's Lake Michigan. So we're right on the lake here. So we're gonna try and move out of this wind. We think they're gonna be bedding down. So we're gonna move this way and get out of this wind because the wind's coming this way. So they're gonna probably be down in one of these valleys. So we're gonna move. Call here. This is an extremely short video. because today was challenging, depressing, tiring. I mean, there's a lot of adjectives I could describe, a couple foul ones too. But today was just not a great day at any lengths from start to finish. You know, I forgot to pick up Ryan in the first place. And then even working that area in conditions like it was today, I'm surprised. There was 5 deer taken that we know of from people that said they checked in with rangers. 5 deer. And those deer were undersized, as they called it. Undersized. So what does that tell you? Probably button bucks and fawns or very young deer. Nothing mature in that forest today. I mean, me and Ryan did see a couple that scooted out of the parking lot and took off. I mean, the brown and down hunt has been challenging. It's either been extremely warm or really extremely cold. It was 25 degrees and it felt like it was 15. And that was the wind chill. The wind itself off the lake was, to me, sometimes it was unbearable. And I had a mask on and everything. And it was like, this is just too much. A lot of deer sign in some areas and then none at all. And usually when you walk through some of these places, like the first one, when you walk through there, you saw sign in some of the spots that we went to today. Another thing is hunting pressure. Hunting pressure is real. When you put 100+ people into those woods, it could create chaos, or it's really gonna make these deer not want to go anywhere. You know, it's just the facts. I don't know what else to tell you. My legs physically, I got to go to work tomorrow, so be ready for that one. But my birthday weekend. This was my birthday weekend, and I enjoyed myself. I spent a lot of time with some people that I enjoy, and you know, I love to go out hunting, going outdoors, you know, things like that. But today was very challenging and frustrating. You know, at times you look back and you say, was this the right decision to do this? And, you know, and then you pay the consequence. Tomorrow there's another one because it's a 2-day event. I'm not going to it. I have to work. I wish whoever goes out for 2023 goes to the state park that they're successful. We've seen a lot of disappointed hunters, man, coming back to their cars, kicking off their boots, just like we did. There's nothing else to say about it. To wrap it up, would I go on this again? Probably not, unless there is an extensive population of deer that they speak of. And it's just the fact, you know, or, you know, the conditions that just, I don't know, just align. Because today, those conditions, we went, I swear, every place that we could possibly think of, we were picking on the map. And, you know, we were running into a lot of people, and we were just running into a lot of spots where deer are just not going to hang out. And it was pretty evident today. So I'm going to go to bed. And I'd like to thank my old and my new subscribers and just the people that zip through. I greatly do appreciate each and every one of you. Great birthday weekend. I hope you had a good and safe weekend. And like always, we'll catch you on the next one.